Hi, my name is Rae, and today for the end of Pride Month, I'm going to be telling you about the significance of flowers in LGBT history. Happy Pride Month!
Sappho Ward the poet, as her name translates to English, was born in 615 BCE in the island of Lesbos, Greece. Her impact on the history of lesbian and bisexual women is so great that both her name and the name of her island have come to mean of women loving women, or lesbian and sapphic. Though she wrote a large body of work, we only have a few fragments remaining. In her poem we call Fragment 94, translated by Mary Bernard, she describes all the violet tiaras, braided rosebuds, dill, and crocus twined around your young neck. Purple blooms, flower garlands, and meadow blooms are common images in her poems. One of the most iconic photos of LGBT rights leader Marsha P. Johnson features her in a flower crown similar to the one described in this poem, featuring carnations, purple statice, and tulips. Since Fragment 94's recovery, violets have become a common symbol in LGBT culture. Lesbian characters in popular works such as Bound and Suddenly Last Summer have been named after violets. At showings of the 1926 play The Captive, which features a lesbian couple, women would wear violets in their lapels to indicate their support of the representation of LGBT women. Today, the Seacoast Sapphos, a pride group from Maine, still meet to celebrate lesbian culture and participate in pride events. Green carnations were made iconic when Oscar Wilde was rumored to wear one in his lapel, instructing a group of friends to do the same, to his opening of Lady Windermere's Fan in 1892. At least one of those wearing the flower was straight, and according to one theater critic, provided Wilde with the pleasure at the premiere of watching straight men unwittingly bear the emblem of homosexuality. Soon after the play opened, wearing a green carnation became a signifier that you were gay. 7 months later, Lord Alfred Douglas, Wilde's lover, wrote him a poem entitled Two Loves, which ends with the lines, "Unasked by night, I am true love. I fill the hearts of boy and girl with mutual flame." Then sighing, said the other, "Have thy will. I am the love that dare not speak its name." This poem is filled with flower imagery and even mentions violets in a nod to Sappho. The quote, pansy craze began in the 1920s. It was a boom of flamboyant gay culture, featuring over-the-top drag balls that were often shut down by police. Other flowers, such as buttercups and daisies, have also been used to describe gay men. However, pansies are the only one that have truly been reclaimed by the gay community. Portsmouth's history of drag balls begins in 1971. Here's the winner of the first Portsmouth drag ball. Originating from Sappho and her purple blooms, the color lavender and later the flower have become a huge symbol of empowerment for the LGBT community. It was brought into the public consciousness by Abraham Lincoln's biographer Carl Sandburg, who described one of Lincoln's early friendships as containing a streak of lavender and spots soft as May violets. By the end of the 19th century, the secret was out, and lavender was associated almost solely with homosexuality. This brought a great deal of shame to the plant, cursing all those associated with it to discrimination for the next century. It wasn't reclaimed until the lesbians of the women's liberation movement got their hands on it in the early 1970s. The phrase lavender menace was coined by the feminist author and co-founder of the National Organization for Women, or NOW, Betty Friedan. She originally used the term to denigrate the lesbians in the women's lib movement, but unfortunately for her, it caught on. On May 1st, 1970, some 57 lesbians appeared in an auditorium in Manhattan wearing homemade Lavender Menace t-shirts, disrupting the Second Congress to unite women.